Welcome back to the Takeout. Massachusetts Congresswoman and House Minority Whip Katherine Clark joins me now from Capitol Hill. Congresswoman, great to have you with us. First, I'd like your reaction to what the Supreme Court ruled today regarding the Voting Rights Act, specifically Section 2.
Yeah, good to be with you, Major. Today's opinion is another devastating blow to fair elections in our country. And listen, this is what we know. Republicans are looking at the same polls that we are. They know they're losing, and they're going to use every tool they have to try and choose their voters instead of having voters choose them. So this is an extremely concerning opinion coming out of the Supreme Court. But we are going to continue every single day to use every tool we have to make sure that we have secure, fair districts and elections come this November.
So the litigation that led to this opinion was long running, not necessarily in this particular election cycle, but it could have implications for the handful of states that might attempt to redistrict as a result of today's ruling. Do you believe that in any way could tip the scales in the upcoming midterms?
Yeah, I mean, we are sitting in a minority in Congress right now because North Carolina took away 3 Democratic seats through gerrymandering in 2024. So we are very aware of the real world implications. But as we have said, if they are going to try and cheat to win this election, we're going to meet them in every single way we can. And so far, with their attempts to gerrymander their way into a majority, we've been able to do just that, whether it's our success in California, blocking them in Ohio, the most recent victory in Virginia. And the difference between Democrats and Republicans is Republicans do backdoor, backroom, last-minute deals. We go to the voters and let them decide. And that's exactly how we are going to continue to operate. And I can tell you the American people are with us, and it's why we're going to win in November.
Today is the 60th day of the war with Iran, and before the House Armed Services Committee, the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said this war has cost at least $25 billion to date. Do those two facts in any way change, from your perspective, the course of congressional debate about war resolution powers or the duration of this conflict?
It certainly emphasizes the need for us to have a war powers resolution and to get fully from this administration what their strategy is and what their exit strategy is. What we saw from the Secretary today, all of this should have been done before they went to war. And not only have they cost $25 billion in outright military costs, but the cost to the American people at the pump is crippling. $1.25 up on average, the price per gallon from where we were before Donald Trump's war is another pressure point on families who are already telling us they're not making it. I don't understand why this administration that came in on 2 fundamental promises, lower costs and no new wars, has completely abandoned the American people and the promises that he made to them.
Congresswoman, my colleague Nicole Skanga reports today that the Coast Guard is due, if there is no congressional action, to run out of funding May 1st. When is this Department of Homeland Security standoff going to end, and when are those good people for all those various agencies going to have reliable funding for their operations?
Major, thank you for raising this. And that question has to be directed at one particular group of Republicans, the House GOP, because they are the only ones standing in the way from paying FEMA, the Coast Guard, TSA agents, customs agents, literally over 100,000 employees. The Senate Republicans have agreed. The Secretary of DHS is asking House Republicans to pass the bill that they have been sitting on for weeks. House Democrats have said, we will help you pass this in any way we can. We have the votes. Let us help you get to yes. And, and Senate Democrats. The Senate passed this unanimously. There was a memo from the White House today to the House GOP saying, get this done. Don't hold the hardworking people of our Homeland Security apparatus hostage for your internal party conflicts. But that's exactly what they continue to do. We are going to keep the pressure up on them to get everyone fully paid and reopened. This is so long overdue. This has been a proposal from the early days, within 72 hours of this shutdown starting, by Democrats. Take yes for an answer, House Republicans, and reopen DHS.
Congresswoman Katherine Clark, Minority Whip of the House. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Major.